Anthony and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan.
And guys, this really sets up to be an incredible night in terms of excitement. From the coaches to the players, to us here in the booth. I mean, this is such a fantastic event to be a part of.
Guys, it really is the greatest all-star game in all the sports, in my opinion. We have the best players in the NBA at the peak of their powers. I mean, I can't wait to see what this year's game has in store for us.
A look at the West All-Stars starting group. They've got Boozer. He's out there with Boozer. And it's James in at the 3 spot.
And fans and celebrities alike have descended on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
And, Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one of the greatest scenes in all of sports. Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd.
Well, let's say the defense being played here tonight might be a bit on the soft side from both teams.
Well, I know you're not surprised, are you? I mean, fast and loose is the way this game should be played.
And they're running. Out to the right wing. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Number 2. I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in. Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the display.
James outside. Good ball movement here by the East. A shot by Johnson, no good. James in the post. James covering. James, no good. Knocks it loose. They get it again. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
Almost got there in time, but waited just a little too long.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. That's tipped. And so it looks like it'll be still with the West All-Stars. East All-Stars on defense.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall. He's with the ball. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Here's Wagner. The shot missing. Johnson with the defensive effort. And a wide open look for James. It's good on the putback.
Excellent awareness of where to be on the offensive boards. He did it with great position.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. That one drops for him. He has 6.
And he's been a gem this year. I mean, there have been so many highlights for him all over the first half of this season.
And I've got a feeling, Greg, he's just getting warmed up. I think he'll be even better after the All-Star break.
Now here's Boozer. Boozer trying to get open. James with the bucket.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
and putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Here's Johnson. And the three off target.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
Down low. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
The West trails by 3. Pass to Boozer. And it's blocked. Drops in the layup for 2. Johnson's got his second basket of the night.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And so James will bring it up for the East. Lets a floater go, and the layup is good.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And the rejection by James.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
And it goes down 2 points. He has 7.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
They get the rebound. Boozer kicks to Boozer. James outside. And out of bounds. The East All-Stars will have it.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
Wagner outside. Back to Boozer. And no good. The try-spell continuing for him.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here this summer.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Akers checked in for the East. Grant comes in for Johnson. And so here are the West All-Stars. 11-point game. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
Now, here's James. Boozer, no luck.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Great positioning on the putback.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
I like the activity there, keeping the ball alive and creating some second chance buckets.
Here's Boozer. Tries again, and it's blocked. It's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Grant. The East making a switch. East All-Stars on defense. They lead by 11. 6 to shoot. Here's James. And it's the East with the rebound.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Well, this night is all about the entertainment value in terms of that dunk. Definitely entertaining.
Yep, and he's hearing it from the crowd. I mean, it's going to be really hard to top that one.
And a look at the Mobile One drive. Driving right into your living room.
That's an incredible move by him on what's been an impressive night all around.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an All-Star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star week.
I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
The East leading by 5. Pass to the machine. to Grant. From deep three-point range, out of bounds, it'll be the West All-Stars ball.
All-Stars ball. Substitution on the court.
Rejected by Harris. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And that does it for the first quarter. East All-Stars lead by 5. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this.
Get ready for your East All-Star Dance Pack.
Welcome back for the second quarter of the main event of All-Star Weekend.
And guys, we've already seen some unbelievable action here tonight.
And there will be plenty more to come. We know that. All-Star action never disappoints.
On the court for the West All-Stars.
2 shots.
And you know the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
And here we go. Outside, Scott. To the wing on the left. Rebound by the East All-Stars. They've led by as many as 11 points. That's tipped. Inside.
And how's that for communication between teammates? Terrific pass and even a better finish on the alley-oop.
51.
Kicks to Hampton. Scott inside. It's not going to go for him. And the East now will go the other way with it. From downtown, nailed from three-point land. And now it's a 9-point East All-Star lead. On offense, here are the West All-Stars. James with it, and Hampton picks him up defensively. Here's Cunningham, and no good, trying to use the glass. Feeds to Scott. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
No surprise there. I mean, realizing he has the size advantage, he exploits it perfectly.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It will be a re-jump.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
And the East has possession. To the paint, here's Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
That's just good fundamentals from Cunningham. When a guy is that open, you got to get it to him.
The pass to Scott. And here we go. Fast break. Cunningham's got it. Get that out of here. They recover it. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. The West trails by 9. Out left to the wing. Here's Bailey. Oh, good with the triple.
Yeah, they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Cunningham trying to break free. And stay with the play, Harris.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there.
And great instincts, too, guys, anticipating where the miss was going.
Here's Bailey. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
You know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Johnson kicks to Grant. No good on the 3. The West trails by 10. A putback, the rebound by Grant. Here's the break. And he's going up for the alley-oop. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Assist from
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
And so Grant will bring it up for the East. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter.
And how about all of these dunks. I mean, this game's been a complete crowd pleaser, no doubt.
I know. I'm loving it. These players are really strutting their stuff tonight. Showtime.
East grabs the miss.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And yes, it's good.
An absolute bully in the lane. Nothing the smaller defender could do there.
Passes to James. And a miss there on the triple. The West trails by 12. Dishes to Hampton. Pass to Bailey. Shoots over Grant. The rebound by Grant. And here's the East. They're on a 13-5 run here. And James throws it down hard.
You know, we always get some great dunks in this game, and I think we could add that to the list.
Check out the reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that slam was a raise the roofer.
The East leading by 14. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. James has got 4 points in the quarter.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Hampton misses.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Grant, the East All-Stars tack on 2 more.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Oh, timeout call by the West All-Stars.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Well, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And out of bounds, the East All-Stars will have it. 1:03 left in the first half. To Johnson. Good ball movement here by the East. It's good. He's got 11.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
To halt the run. Rebound by the East All-Stars. And here we go. The East with a
And now that's what these people came to see, just punishing the rim.
Boy, that was tremendous. That one will be worth some points in the dunk contest.
Here's Bailey. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Maker sends it back. The 3. And it's the machine missing. A 3-ball. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. A dominating first half of basketball. And so far, hasn't been close. East All-Stars ahead, delivering the blowout. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, y'all. We're reporting to you live here in this sold-out arena. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. And guys, so far, this has been no contest as the Eastern Conference All-Stars have raced out to a huge lead here at the half. They've looked like a team that's been playing together all season. The West just could not keep up.
Well, and coming to this game, you know it's a showcase. Man. There's so much talent out there on both sides, I may add. The East is bringing us so far.
And all of these guys have a huge competitive streak, loving to face off against guys as good as them. And that's not always the case every night. In real games, on the regular season, most of these guys are the best or the second best players on the floor.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
Get ready for your East All-Star Dance Pack.
And it's time to strap in as we get set to bring you the explosive action of the second half of the All-Star game.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet anything, though, the second has even more in store for us.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a spectacular final two quarters.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Those kinds of plays are the ones that get you on the lead and help keep you in front.
Here are the East All-Stars. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. And for the West, Boozer is out there with Jackson. Then there's Doncic, and it's James in at the small forward position. And for the East, Boozer passes to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Johnson outside. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Boozer. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line.
At the line for two.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Really as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
So he makes one of two as the second one misses. Here's Johnson, and slam dunk by Johnson.
Oh, and the crowd goes crazy after seeing that finish.
Yep, a throwdown appropriate for the occasion. That's how to get these fans revved up and excited.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that... Oh, where did that come from? That was beautiful.
What a punch.
The dish to Jackson. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. No good on the shot. Johnson outside. Fires for three. A three-pointer is right on target. 8 points for him.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Boozer inside. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And slam dunk by Johnson.
And I'd have to say the decibel level just rose about 300% in here.
Certainly sounds like it. I mean, there's nothing these fans love to see more than highlight reel dunks, and that one certainly qualifies.
Well, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And so it looks like it'll be still with the West All-Stars. Baker's checked in for the East. Grant comes in for Johnson. James wide open. And the dunk by Boozer.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Here's James.
Oh, yes, sir. Come on, bring it.
Well, this night is all about the entertainment value in terms of that dunk. Definitely entertaining.
Yep, and he's hearing it from the crowd. I mean, it's going to be really hard to top that one.
Good ball movement here by the East. There's the pass to Grant. Fires it up. They grab their own miss.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars.
He does not. Rebounding has been putrid, and they're giving up a ton of second chance points.
Kay Cunningham's checked in for James. And so James will bring it up for the West All-Stars. And the layup's good off the glass.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And they might be down big, but you'd love the mentality he has to go at defenders and just keep attacking.
A three-pointer off the mark. And the East has possession. Cunningham for three. And that's out of bounds. The East All-Stars will keep it. The Machines checked in for the East. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Out to the right wing. It's a hand on it. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. 8 points for him.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Grant outside. To the inside. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Boozer. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Boozer.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the East All-Stars.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And tonight we've also seen a lot of great play from them inside. They've been consistent in terms of attacking the interior of this D.
No good from Grant.
Yeah, you know, he hasn't contributed well scoring the ball, but obviously his teammates have.
Kicks it to James. Here's Boozer. That one off the back iron and out.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And so he makes both from the line. Now here's James. He dishes it to Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Grant. Misses off the right iron. Passes it to Maker. That shot off the mark. Boozer with the defensive effort. The drive by James. That shot off.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
He just powered that one.
One of the game's top dunkers.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
Fast break. Here comes the West. It's blocked. And so it looks like it'll be still with the West All-Stars. The East making a switch. Harris is checked in. Boozer inside. Harris is there. Rejected by Harris. 5 on the clock. And an incredible double clutch dunk. Wow.
Oh, and the crowd goes crazy after seeing that finish.
Yep, a throwdown appropriate for the occasion. That's how to get these fans revved up and excited.
Launches a 3. Maker misses. And it's the West All-Stars ball. They're on a 14-6 run. And that one's good. James.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
The East leading by 21. Poked away. To the middle. Here's Boozer. And Boozer throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And a hard finish there.
And only one hand needed for that one.
Sometimes that's all you need.
On the wing, James. That shot is off. 1 second left. That shot, no good. And so it's the East All-Stars with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And we welcome you back. The biggest stars of the league are putting on a show here at the All-Star Game.
And we're seeing some world-class basketball being played here tonight.
That's exactly what you'd expect coming from the absolute greatest players on the planet.
On the court for the West All-Stars, getting the fourth quarter going. Johnson outside. Knocks down the three ball.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first. Oh, now that's an all-star dunk. That's why he's here.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
I tell you what, they got a nice reservation for him over on the bench. If he keeps this up, fourth turnover already.
1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Low block shot on the way. Now here's James. D right on him. Buries the long-range jumper.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
The East leading by 17. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And that assist got a nod from his teammate after that.
Pass to Johnson. Got a piece of it. He's guarded by Johnson. No good that time. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
He's guarded by Johnson. Pocket 6. Right block shot, and the basket is good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Back to James. That one falls, coming off Johnson's feet. Johnson has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And he makes the first.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. To the left side wing. And stolen by James. Pushing it up. Finished off the break. And the East leads by 19.
And look at the big fella getting out and leading the break.
Yeah, doing some work in the open court.
And now that's what these people came to see, just punishing the rim.
Boy, that was tremendous. That one will be worth some points in the dunk contest.
To the paint, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Wagner's checked in for James. Ball stolen. Pass break. Here comes the West. And the rejection by James. And so it looks like it'll be still with the West All-Stars. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Wagner outside. Inside. And stolen by James. Johnson, a wide open look. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
He's starting to feel it. He's in a groove here in the second half.
And Clark, Commissioner Silver noted recently as the league moves to a more selective viewing experience, load management could hurt revenues even further.
Yeah, when more fans can pay to watch individual games, it's a bit of an a la carte system. I think you need that star power every night. And even beyond that, Kevin, I think players, all players, but particularly the star players, have a responsibility to try to show up for work every single night. And that really should be the mindset. I think it goes beyond revenue. I think it's just a matter of principle. You have a job, you should be looking to perform every time you have the opportunity. I understand rest, but I think rest should probably be confined to practice, not the game.
And he dunks it down.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
James outside. Over Boozer. And another miss by the East. The West trails by 21. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. First one falls for him. With options like the G League Ignite team, fewer players, Clark, feel they have to go to college. Would you have been tempted by those options?
I don't think I would have been personally, Kevin, but I do like the fact that there are other pathways to the NBA. College is not for everybody. I think it's one of the surest ways to develop as a person and your game, but it's not for everybody. So I like the fact that there are other pathways to get to the NBA.
Timeout called here by the East. They're going to talk it over. Look at the erasing. What a contribution.
And he has absolutely worn them out in the paint. They need to come up with a plan to limit his touches in the interior.
And Wagner's got the ball here for the West All-Stars. The offensive rebound. The East leading by 21. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop-to-loop all day long on the highlight reel.
Boozer trying to get open. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 rebounds in this game. We've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter. To the inside. Outside Boozer. That one doesn't go. And the East now will go the other way with it. Stolen by Boozer. Pass break. Here comes the West. Cans the shot with nobody near him.
Pressuring the ball and making a play that created the opportunity.
You push it after a steal, there's almost no chance the defense can get back and recover.
Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Here's Wagner. Doesn't go that time. James with some nice D. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Tipped away. At the elbow, Boozer. And Boozer throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stop.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
So it's the East All-Stars winning this one easily.
And guys, while the result and the bragging rights go to the East, this was truly a night that belonged to the fans. I mean, it was another great showcase of the world-class talent across the NBA.
It seems to get better and better every year, doesn't it, Greg? Huh? So fun to watch. It was certainly a fun evening. We thank all of you for joining us and watching with us. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time